FloExpress utilizes a fast and accurate solver to analyze the flow analysis on a model. The solver employs a meshing process that runs in the background, simplifying the demand on the user to properly set up the study. The solver also has the capability of using the same set of conditions between different configurations of the model, allowing FloExpress to jump straight back to the solve section for each configuration. Once the solver completes, the results appear as flow paths in the graphic area and are accompanied by a color range revealing the numeric values of the velocity of the fluid. These flow paths can be animated to demonstrate the fluid behavior within the enclosed volume, along with the options to adjust the animation relative to the inlet or outlet, how many flow paths are displayed, and whether the flow paths should be viewed as pipes or balls. The results for the flow analysis can also be captured in a report by clicking to generate report button in FloExpress. This will populate a Microsoft Word document with important parameters and results such as the inlet flow condition, the outlet flow conditions, and the maximum velocity of the flow traveling through the model. In this lesson, I will run the solver for two different configurations of the model. The first with the handle turn 15 degrees and second with the handle turn 33 degrees. I will also animate the flow paths for both models and generate a report for each configuration to compare the maximum velocities of the fluids. Finally, I will give a brief overview of the tools found in the full flow simulation package. Once the setup conditions have been defined for the model, the analysis is ready to be solved. I'll click the run button. And for FloExpress uses a fast and accurate solver to find a solution for the flow study. Once the solver finishes, the view results panel appears along with the graphical representation of the flow paths in the graphic area. Additionally, a color range details the numerical values of the velocity of the fluid along the flow path. The numerical value at the top of the color range represents the maximum velocity of the fluid. FloExpress provides many tools in the view results panel include animating the flow projections, viewing the flow plots with respect to the inlet to the other outlet, how many flow trajectories are shown, and whether to use pipes or balls to signify the flow trajections. I will make sure the inlet option is selected, increase the number of flow plots, and make sure the pipes option is set, and click the animate button. I'll click the stop button to end the animation. I'll switch over the balls option and animate once more. If I want to share the results of this flow study with colleagues or designers, I can take a snapshot to flow plot shown within the party by clicking the snap image icon, and I can generate a report of the FloExpress study. This report lists key results of the study, including the mass flow rate at the inlet, the pressure at the outlet, and the maximum velocity of the fluid inside of the part. FloExpress makes it easy to compare 3D model configuration since it is CAD embedded software that updates the simulation model automatically. The same conditions are applied between each configuration, which enables the tool to run quickly and generate additional report to compare flow results. The results generated for the first model configuration had the valve being open 15 degrees, and I want to compare these results to what happens when the valve is open 33 degrees. To do this, I will need the switch configurations. So I will exit out the FloExpress, switch over the 33 degrees configuration, and rerun FloExpress. You can see that the wizard immediately jumps to the solve panel, which indicates that all of the conditions from the 15 degrees configuration were carried over and applied to this new configuration. I will click the run button to solve the analysis. And you can see the results in the graphic area. I will animate the trajectory to see how the flow paths move compared to the previous configuration. I'll also generate a report for 33-degree configuration. With both report complete, we can see that the maximum velocity for the 33 degrees configuration is almost 3 times the maximum velocity in the 15 degrees configuration. FlowExpress offers many valuable tools and is helpful in creating a first pass CFD analysis for a 3D model. There are also additional tools that can be found in the FloExpress simulation package for more in-depth analysis. SolidWorks